Okay, we're live. Let's see. I just filled up with gas. We'll try to do a live freeway shot here. Let's get the mirror. It's been a while since I've driven, so I'm trying to get the mirrors adjusted. And that's probably gonna do. Bear with me while let's rotate this. Nope, it's locked. Okay, well I guess we're doing this view. Trying to bear with me. Do the freeway here. There we go. Let's push this up and then loosen this. This new mount I have. Try to give you guys a better view. Huh? Are you? Just a second. Hang on. There we go. That should work. I got the windows down. Curious how this is going to work. It's going to be too noisy. I don't know. But we're in a 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon. Has a new engine. Doing it live. So far the brakes are amazing. So Costa Mesa transmission in Costa Mesa is where I took it, and they did an amazing job. The brakes really weren't the primary reason why I brought them there, but they really dialed in the brakes. The engine's purring. I'll occasionally grab this so you guys don't just see that, but it's purring right now. Engine is solid. The battery, I think, might need to be eventually replaced because I have the original one. But let's get on the. I'm in Costa Mesa, the 55. We're going to go this way. There we go. Getting on the freeway for the first time. Sorry about the windshield wiper. Not a lot I can do about that. We're in fourth gear, everything's shifting smooth. You can see the speed and the RPMs, maybe get some idea of what we're doing. Pretty open. It's today's Friday. Set that back. 405 northbound, back up to my daughter's apartment. It's funny with a 4-speed in this thing, I just want to go, okay, maybe I should be going that fast. Look down, I'm doing 70. It's a new engine, I want to be cool with it. So we're just going to act like a Vanagon and not a Porsche. There we go. So I can see the screen on the phone, and here's this piece. And again, I'll do this occasionally, but not much. Trying to be safe here. So far, so good. I tell you what, word of advice, if you're, I may roll that other window up a bit, if your Vanagon engine light goes on, you turn that thing off instantly and pull it aside. Because if you keep going, you're just warping the engine. I think it's been like over 2 months that we've had this van getting worked on. It's paid off. I couldn't do all the work. Costa Mesa Transmission did all the hard effort, but They really have this thing dialed in. And then the engine core is the next thing that needs to be returned. So my mechanic reached out to the people that gave us the engine, and then we'll return the core to them in probably about a week. And then you get your core deposit back. So if anybody's looking at doing that, I think had I to do it all over again, I think I still would have done this, but I would have done this while we were in our house. I just didn't know that it needed all this work, right? I was thinking about this morning, it is a bit of a love affair having a van again, because you end up, I don't know, it's something about the classic look and feel. Try to spin it around. There's back. I still got to give this thing a bath and clean things up a bit. Here with the camera work. I don't have the GoPro with me. I was going to do that, but I don't have it with me. That would have been nice, but it's in my backpack. So far, so good. He said to check for leaks too. That's definitely a critical piece, because with all new engine, this is new engine, new hoses, new transmission, not new transmission, new radiator. You have to check for leaks everywhere. So that's one of my next things to do. Oh, sorry about that noise. I'm currently doing 55, a little over 55 miles an hour, 405 northbound near Harbor Boulevard, as you can probably see there. And we're at a little over 3,000 and change on RPMs. See that? That's what it's looking at right now. That's the weather right now. Kind of partly cloudy, about 64 degrees, 65. Go slow and steady. I'm not going to go above 60-ish. One of the other problems that we had with the brakes when I first brought it in there, and again, it wasn't for the brakes, but Costa Mesa guys fixed it up for me. He was doing this weird, like, warp pulsing feeling, and they dialed it in perfect. Yeah, I mean, these brakes work so much better. We're gonna bounce over the next thing. Kind of like when for those of you that followed me when I was doing my e-biking stuff, it's kind of like that, but now I'm in a van. Oh, my clock, I just looked down to see what time it is. My clock is all on the van again. It's 11:13 a.m. On the West Coast. Perfect weather. So for the next, the next 6 months? Yeah, the next 6 months, we're going to be continuing the van life as best we can, and I think we can now that everything's fixed up. Then after that, we're going to start driving around, try to go up to Alaska, and attempting to do all 48 states we can drive to, and film along the way. So this is part of that, making it happen. Just can't wait. Oh, those brakes feel good. It's like an emotional moment for me. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this thing, and money. Tell my wife we're like out of the rhythm, so it's like we have to reestablish where things are and how to repack the van. I completely lost track of what's in here. So I had a core charge for the engine. I also have a core charge for that distributor. I bought that one. Who was that? I want to say busdepot.com. Distributor that had a core charge as well. That's a Bosch distributor, which apparently is hard to find some of those originals. So I have to give them back that core. So 2 core charges if you go that route. But we're at 65. Yeah, trying to go too crazy. I don't know how the sound quality is because I've got that window open. Best I can, what I got. And if I could show you the engine, I did earlier, for those of you curious about what the engine looks like, go look at that earlier stream. Man, it's hard to do. Just that thing there. Can't drive. It's gonna be good. By the way, this is also, the live stream is brought to you by this Umidigi. They're not sponsoring me. I bought this with my own money. The Umidigi phone. This is the F as in Frank 2. The F2. And it, I did have problems with the cell phone where it was not, Google Fi, for whatever reason, wasn't totally content with it. But I finally got it to work. So I am going to be doing a review on that phone as well. If you're interested in phones below $200, this is it's got a lot of positives, but it also there is some negatives, just like with anything. And for $200 though, you know, it's very good. We'll continue to check it out. All right. So doing about 60 miles an hour and 3,500 RPMs. The temperature is right in the middle. That's one thing I didn't even think about. There's the temp. See, my clock is... It's not the right clock, but anyway. So in, what was it? Supreme gas. At least for the first few flips or so, and then I can go back to normal. This engine will run anything, but I just want to make sure, at least for the first couple fill-ups, it's all clean and good to go. Oh man, what a journey this has been. I should test the heater, because that goes through the... feeling heat from down below, just not on the sides. Forgot how that works. I think it just shoots out from down below. Yeah, it's nice and hot. Okay, good. Heater works. Slow and steady. Give you a different view here. I don't have a mount right now that'll work for this, but oh yeah, I do have actually. I do have that phone thing. Yeah, I just didn't even think about it. Totally forgot about that long arm thingy. That'd be interesting. Try to mount that thing up. The next stop, do that. Definitely be a better view. I got the engine on the bus depot. They sell it here. We're going to get over because I also want to check underneath the engine. Just did some pretty decent freeway miles there, but it's that the bus depot, they sell a engine on there that is an upgrade. So it's a 1.9. They work with a company. I'm all over the place. They work with a company that takes a 1.9 engine and upgrades it to a 2.1. So it is a Volkswagen engine. I have to decline that right now. So I'm streaming here. All right, hang on. Yeah, but that's what it is. So just a second here. I've got to pull in around here. We're in an art where they sell RVs. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I just gotta check something here. See if we can do that other camera arm. Oh, that's funny. It looks like a nice Winnebago there. Okay, so just a second. My daughter's asking about lunch. I'll just say yes. All right. So let's do a little quick tour here. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to use this mount that I bought. This mount here. So I'll get this thing wired up. Let's go take a look. First, though. Calling me again. In the middle of streaming. What kind of engine is it? Well, it's like I said, it's a Volkswagen. It's just been upgraded. I think I went through that. I don't know if I went through. Technical problem. Are we still live? I took a phone call. My daughter kept calling. Let's see, where can I mount this thing? All right, bear with me. Just gonna find a better place to attach. Ah, here we go. I know this is gonna take a second here. There's a lot of people, but how bouncy that's gonna be. Okay. There, that might work. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see anything. So we'll have to do that a little bit, and then I'll put it back. Gotta get back on the freeway. So far, so good. Just gotta roll the window up. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? It's turning sad. No. 405 northbound. Well, fine. Oops. Oh, interesting. They're working on the freeway. There we go. I'm gonna fix the camera. Don't you worry. Un momento. Okay, I gotta go back to that. That did not work. Well, so far so good. Brand new day. Now try not to push the engine too much. Just try to slow and steady. I'm curious to watch this one back because I don't know what happens when you make a phone call. So far, so good. Here's the other angle. You can see what's going on. I'm going to do the 405 northbound. Well, listen, I'm going to wrap it up. But anyway, I thought at least you could see all of the pain and effort we've been through the last couple of months. Seems like it's really paid off. It's got to do a lot of cleaning and dusting and everything, but and stay tuned. We're going to be continuing, like I said, for the next 6 months van life, and then we will start off on our adventure. So I hope everybody has a great year, and we look forward to the next travels. Alrighty. Take care. Bye.